Open camp in Accra on Monday as they begin preparations for their match day 7 and 8 fixtures against Chad and Mali. The team will hold its first training session at the Accra Sports Stadium before traveling to N'Djamena for the clash with Chad on September 4. My colleague Gabriel Fair visited the Accra Sports Stadium to assess its readiness ahead of the Black Stars' first training session on Monday, September 1.
This is the current state of the Accra Sports Stadium pitch, which is undergoing final touches ahead of Ghana's first training session on Monday, September 1, 2025. The Black Stars will assemble at the venue for 2 days of training on Monday and Tuesday before departing for N'Djamena to continue preparations for the clash with Chad. Ghana will host Mali at the Accra Sports Stadium on September 8 and return to their home ground where they trashed Chad 5-0 back in March. Since the game in March, the NSA has minimized the use of the stadium to maintain the pitch in a good condition. According to NSA boss Yao Ampofu Ankara, it would not be far-fetched to close the facility for major renovations in the near future.
The plan is to make sure that the Accra Sports Stadium is given treatment that would bring it up to international standards. So if that means closing down the stadium, as I said already, for some months, if that means roofing sections of the stadium, if it means the experts say bring the whole thing down, build a new one, it takes time. And you're right, the last time we had major works was before the 2008, but we've had renovations. But you see, we have renovations, we have refurbishments, we have this and that.
Sports journalist Godfred Akotobuafo suggested that it would be prudent to shut down the entire facility to allow for major renovations.
We need to build a new stadium. That is what nobody wants to talk about. Build a new stadium. You see, it's not just the pitch. And I see the NSA boss, my good brother, Yao Ampofu Ankara, standing by the pitch every time they are watching it. That is not what he was hired for. But I also don't blame him. He doesn't build stadiums. The country builds stadiums. What the country needs to understand is that a lot of the people around us have moved on. They have modern stadiums. We don't have a single modern stadium in Ghana.
Despite his concerns, Yao Ampofu Ankara assured that the stadium will be ready to host Ghana's home game against Mali on September 8.
Absolutely. The stadium will be ready to take the numbers it should based on consultations with the expert, with the security agencies, and as I keep saying, the engineers will give us the direction as to what to do and what not to do. Obviously, we can't have a full stadium as we would have wished.
Right, so the Accra Sports Stadium remains the only approved venue now on the list of the Confederation of African Football for Ghana to host its home matches, whether it's the AFCON qualifiers or the World Cup qualifiers. Remember that in September 2024, CAF revoked the license of the Barbara Sports Stadium, and so this venue now remains the only approved venue by CAF. And behind me, you can see work which is currently ongoing by staff of the Greengrass Technology with support from the National Sports Authority to make sure that this particular space is ready for Ghana's home game against Mali on September 8 in the match day 8 of the FIFA 2026 World Cup qualifiers. Reporting here at the Accra Sports Stadium for Channel One Sports, I am Gabriel Fair.